Hello there, so today I'm going to be telling you about some makeup products that I got from AliExpress and eBay that I really liked and that I would definitely recommend. I like to do these videos fairly regularly just because I tend to buy a feckload of products from eBay and AliExpress, and I think it's just maybe useful to you, like if you don't want to watch all of like the hauls, or if you don't want to watch me testing makeup out, this just kind of brings all of the good products into one video if you just want to know what's good. Obviously these are just my opinions, it's subjective, you may not agree, but I'm just going to tell you what I like and why I like it. And I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, what has Anwen got going on her lips today? I know, this is crazy, isn't it? But I basically treated myself to the Liquid Suede Vault by NYX because it was half price, and I was like, yes, I have to get it. So I've decided that like in every single video I'm going to wear a different shade, and we're starting off with this shade today, which is called, I think it's called, I have no idea, Industrial. It's called Industrial. It looks grey in the tube, like a grey lavender, but on my lips it's super blue. Wasn't expecting it. Anyway, we're just going to get into this because I know you're thinking, I'm going to just get the feck on with it, girlfriend, right now. Okay, so the first product that I have to mention is actually my favourite kind of highlighting formula that I've ever bought from AliExpress. This is by the brand O.TWO, and it's called the Rose Gold Trio of Highlighters. I did do a first impression on this, so I will link that video below and you can kind of see it in all of its glowing glory. I actually went into that first impression not being too optimistic about this because when I kind of swatched the highlighters, they seemed kind of chunky, so I was kind of thinking, oh feck, like these are going to just look so unflattering on my textured skin. And even there, I don't think they look particularly like fabulous, but believe me, when you apply these to your fecking face, they just look blinding. Like they're the most blinding highlighters that I've ever bought from AliExpress. I know that you might be thinking, when they don't swatch that well, they look a bit powdery, a bit dry, a bit chunky. I don't know what happens, but they just transform on your face. I would definitely advise going with a very light hand. I was going to say with a light brush, because when you think about it, we are going in with a brush. But anyway, go in with a light brush and then just like add more. Believe me, your cheeks will be popping off to space. The two shades that I like best are the goldy shade and the peachy shade. This more kind of pearly shade, I just find, I'm not a huge fan of pearly shades anyway. This coming from someone with fair skin, and I know my foundation for some reason is not matching my neck today. Whatever, anyway, this is absolutely fecking gorgeous. I would definitely recommend you pick it up. They do have a few other like shades. These the 04 one, so they do have other shades with like, you know, deeper shades and whatnot. But anyway, it's great. I would so recommend this. Absolutely fantastic. The packaging feels really good quality as well. So I'd say get it. Get that all up in your face. Get it. Okay, and next we have another highlighting duo product. This is, I got this from AliExpress and it's by the brand MEIS, which is MEIS. This is the Two Colours highlighter. Again, when I swatched these, I was thinking, oh god damn, chunkiness. They were just like so chunky, and I was like, oh my gosh, these feel very soft and velvety. These are the swatches. If I just kind of swatch there and there, they do have a lovely kind of sheen to them. Again, I would definitely advise going with a very light hand with these more chunky kind of highlighters, but on the face, they gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Let's pop a little bit on my nose right now. Why not? Look at that. Has my nose not just come to life right now, developed a personality of its own, and is saying, Anwen, let's go get a cocktail right now and check out some hotties. Really. So yeah, I really recommend this one too. Again, it's like a couple of pounds. So next we have a foundation. This is by the brand Miss Rose. A couple of my little eyelashes, which I am going to be talking about shortly, well, they've decided to come along for the ride. Excuse me guys, it's not your time yet. Sit back down, bitch, sit back down. This is a foundation. It's by the brand Miss Rose. Miss Rose is a brand that I have come to really like and really trust on AliExpress. It's also sold on eBay as well if you're not an AliExpress shopper. It's simply called Matte. I've got this in the shade Ivory 6. This foundation is more for kind of oily to combo skin. I would say if you've got dry skin, probably give it a wide berth. It is a pretty good medium coverage, but I feel like you could really build it up and have, you know, something approaching a full coverage. I wouldn't personally do that because apparently my high maintenance textured skin says, excuse me, no, if you put something full coverage on me, I will make you look like you're 90 years old. So anyway, this was, again, a couple of pounds. Nothing like super special, but I feel like when you factor in the low price and the fact that it does actually look really, really nice, it's got a beautiful kind of natural finish on the skin. Although it calls itself matte, it's not like a flat matte, because I don't like foundations that are just like flat lifeless mattes. It's more of like a natural finish. So if you're in the market for a super affordable foundation that maybe you just want to like plop on, if you're going to Tesco, if you're going for your smear test and you know you don't want to use your good foundation, you could just plop some of this on, because let's face it, the nurse, she's not looking at your face, she's looking at your vagina. Okay, so seeing as these guys were so excited, I'm going to talk about them right now. These are the fake Huda Beauty eyelashes that I got. I recently tried these out, and it was actually my very first time trying out fake false eyelashes. It was a very special time for me. It didn't go 100% as I would have liked it to have gone, but I mean, I got them on there. They weren't necessarily like stuck on, they were more just kind of lazing on my eyelashes. Obviously, like, I don't know a lot about false eyelashes. I'm probably not the person who is going to know really what's good, like what's good with the false eyelashes. She doesn't know. But what I can tell you is these ones seem to be really good quality. They're kind of stuck together now. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I've got like a little hair bubble who's joined the party. Seriously, guy, you weren't invited. Just go back to wherever you came from. I mean, really, ladies, was he bothering you? What, he just came and stuck onto you? Well, how fecking rude is that? That's fecking rude. Do not... Anyway, sorry, guys. Anyway, so yeah, I just felt like these were really, really good. I mean, as I said, they're fake Huda Beauty ones. And yeah, I mean, I've the amount of times I like put glue on them, stuck them on, took them back off again, stuck them on, put them on the wrong way, like literally, and they've survived. They've survived. I don't really know how long lashes are meant to survive for. And also, like yesterday, me and Alex were messing about with these, and I was like putting them on his face. He wanted them on his chin. He wanted to have a beard. So I feel like they look fabulous on the bottom lashes. I know you're thinking, no, Anwen, that's too extra, but I'm kind of thinking it would look great. Like really, going into work, like, hey guys, would anyone want a cup of tea? I mean, really, look, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Everyone would be like, oh my gosh, don't bring Anwen into any meetings with you today. She's totally embarrassing. More embarrassing than usual. I mean, yeah. Okay, so next I have a little pressed glitter palette. This is by BEAUTYGLAZED. And it's essentially like a little, you know, like, I call it like festival glitter. So it's not the kind of like glitter that you could probably, like, you could if you wanted to. I mean, you're talking to the girl that wants to put those eyelashes underneath her eyes. So, girl, or guy, if you want to like put these on your eyes, put them on your eyes. I just say, do you. You do you. For me, I feel like these are more like body glitters or like face glitters as opposed to like eyelid glitters, because they are more chunky. And as you can see, there's some little stars, little circles, and you've got different like colours. I just think it's so beautiful just to look at, because I don't go to festivals, I don't go out partying, I just don't really go out unless it's to Tesco or to go and get a smear test. I mean, they're like my two expeditions out of the house, or to go and buy makeup, but mostly I do that online. I feel like it, say if you're the kind of person that is a party goer, just likes getting absolutely wasted, likes going to festivals, or just likes wearing like extravagant makeup to the office, I just think that this would be absolutely beautiful. It's super affordable, because I've seen some of these festival glitters that essentially is the same thing as this, and they charge like £15 for it, and I'm just like, back off. Like, not today, Satan. Not today with that overpriced glitter. Just so pretty. And I feel like if I could do it with the boys as well. Like, I just want to put it all over the boy's face, but I feel like they're always up for like messy activities like painting, playing with Play-Doh, just squirting each other with my Max Fix Plus. But when I actually try and say, look guys, let's sit down, do some makeup, let's do some pressed glitter, oh no, they don't really seem interested in that. And I had my niece here the other day, Jade, and I was like, Jade, come on up. Let me show you some of Auntie Anwen stuff. Up she came. I got my glitters out. I got these out. I was just showing her my little unicorns. She's loving it. She's fecking loving it all. And I was thinking, why can't my boys like this as well? I mean, really? Okay, so next we have, it's another highlighter. I mean, I feel like I have some kind of addiction at this point, but I'm totally not ashamed about my addiction. This is a little single highlighter. It's from the brand Make Yourself, or MEIS for short. Mustache Yourself. Right, I was just thinking then of all words that start with M, and in my head I was thinking meringue, lemon meringue pie. And then I was just suddenly got a craving for like lemon meringue pie, and I was like, yes. And I don't even like cakes or desserts, but lemon meringue pie, whenever I think of lemon meringue pie, I always want some. I mean, don't talk about lemon meringue pie around me because it will give me an intense craving. But anyway, this is in the shade Flexitarian, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is the complete opposite like texture to the other two highlighters that I showed, in the sense that it's super like, it feels like so soft, and it feels like there's nothing really going on your finger. But as you can see, it's got like a beautiful wet look sheen. Pop this on. I don't know why I've done two swatches of it, but there you go. I mean, it is what it is. This is beautiful. It's a lot more subtle than the other two that I showed you, but then again, it's also, I'm just noticing what is going on with my head contour. I thought I did a good job of that this morning, but everything seems to be going off on my face right now. But anyways, I'm sorry about the contour, my situation, the attempt at the contour situation. But anyway, this is actually a really beautiful highlighter. It works really, really well if you spritz a little bit of Fix Plus on your brush and just bam, 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 and it's like blinding everybody in sight. I mean, any local dogs that are just wandering about trying to find a female dog to do their business with, you're just there like, hello. And then they're not so into boning another dog. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Okay, so next we're going to move on to the eBay kind of purchases. Okay, so this is by the brand NOVU, and I tested this out fairly recently. This is a setting powder, or I suppose it could be like a finishing powder, because I don't really know what the difference is between setting powder and finishing powder. They're both powders to me, but this one has like a lilac-y lavender kind of look to it, and I was a little bit concerned because I was thinking, oh my gosh, like I don't want to like do my full face of makeup and then end up with like a purple face looking like Barney, that dinosaur situation. That's not the look that I ever want to be going for. But actually this really kind of, it lost that lilac colour as soon as it kind of blended into my face, and it really made my skin look bright and just like a bit radiant. So I feel like if you're a fan of matte foundations, this kind of purple tone product would really like brighten up your face and make it look alive again, you know, after you've just killed it with like a flat matte foundation. No offense if you're a fan of flat matte foundation, you know, no offense, I'm just saying seriously, don't come and shoot me in the face and lynch me up for all to see. This is called Tokyo Seduce, and they do have a few other shades as well. Okay, and now we come to the part of the video that I find really difficult to try and explain, because the last three products are fakes. And I know I always say here on my channel that I always say, if you're gonna like be using fakes, make sure that you kind of test them first, do a little swatch to make sure that you don't get any dodgy reaction, and overall just kind of approach them with extreme caution, because we do not know what ingredients have gone into making the fakes. But there were just three products that I just wanted to say that I really, really liked. I'm in no way encouraging you to buy them, but I know that not everybody has got, you know, a feck load of money to be spending on higher end products. Even drugstore makeup is so expensive these days, and it's just kind of creeping up in price constantly. So the reason why I'm mentioning these products is just to say these ones were ones that I kind of liked, you know. The first one was a fake ABH liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Heathers, and it's actually a gorgeous kind of rusty red, almost like with brownie undertones kind of shade, but it's really, really beautiful. It's very kind of vampy, and I've not got anything like this in my collection. It's a very thin liquidy formula, which I find is the least drying, and yeah, it just looked really, really good. It was opaque, it lasted for ages. So like, even though I feel very conflicted with mentioning this in the video, I just wanted to do it anyway. I thought I would just do it anyway and tell you about it and what I thought. Now the last product is a fake ABH Subculture palette. I did test this out a while ago and I thought that this was actually a really good quality. I haven't tried the genuine Subculture. I'm not wasting my hard-earned money on that bad boy. Like literally, it's just too risky for me to want to try and get it. You know, if you've got all of these like makeup artists who are struggling to blend the eyeshadows, it's kind of like, why would I ever think that I could ever do that? Because there's no way. If they can't do it, I think I can't do it. I'm not wasting my money on it. But this fake was actually really, really good. It really easy to blend. However, what I will say, just throwing this in to here, I would definitely recommend, instead of getting the fake, I would recommend that you get the Makeup Revolution. This is the reloaded Iconic Division palette that they've just brought out. This was £4, which is actually cheaper than the fake Subculture. So if you're eyeing up the fake Subculture, I would say go to the Tam Beauty website and pick yourself up this palette. It's just so similar to Subculture, and this blended like a dream. I do have a first impression on this, so I will link that down below. So I mean, even though I did like the fake, this will now go in the bin because I'm only going to be using this one. So, and it's cheaper. It's cheaper. I mean, really. So anyway, okay, so that brings us to the end of this kind of recommendations video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Please let everybody know in the comments downstairs if you've tried any really fabulous makeup products on either eBay, Ali, Wish, wherever you shop. Let everybody know, and yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with more.